Welcome to My Wife Left Me podcast. This week's episode, we'll be talking about the coronavirus is spreading. Kobe Bryant, and you must preserve your virginity at all costs. Joined by Sean, of course.
Hello everyone. How are you gaming?
I'm good. I'm Kevin. That's my name.
Your name's good?
It's the dad joke. Hi, good. How are you?
I'm dead. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Fuck it.
So I guess we'll just get right into the coronavirus. For me personally, I wasn't
Drink
really.
up.
Yeah,
right.
Well, you don't have a corona.
Well, yeah, I know, but we'll pretend like it is.
Should have gotten corona.
Yeah, we should have.
So I kind of was just seeing the chaos from it. I haven't really like looked into it too much.
Yeah, I mean, I know they pretty much evacuated the whole. What was it, Wuhan?
They haven't evacuated. They've quarantined it.
The people that lived in Wuhan or Wuhan or however you pronounce it, that was like the main outbreak site. And
They quarantined it.
Yeah, and like everyone like fucking left basically, like the entire.
Well, they couldn't leave.
No, I'm saying like there was an article saying that like millions of people left.
Oh, yeah, and that's the concern.
Yeah.
Like the incubation period, I think is like 2 weeks, so that's like really bad.
Yeah.
For spreading.
Right.
Coronavirus are a family of viruses that cause disease in animals. 2 coronaviruses, Middle East respiratory syndrome and severe acute respiratory syndrome, are much more severe and have killed 1,500 people.
It's like flu-like symptoms, isn't it? More or less.
Yeah,
but
that's
it's
kind
like
of what I've heard.
Kind of like escalated. Yeah.
So far, around 20% of confirmed cases of coronavirus have been classified as severe, and the current death rate stands at 2%.
I mean, the other thing is it's China, so it's like compared to like over there where their healthcare isn't as good as like somewhere as compared to America. Who knows?
More than 31,000 cases have been confirmed since the outbreak started, and 636 people have died. Vast majority of the cases are in China, but the virus has spread to 27. So 7 cases in Canada, 12 United States, 31,000 in China. None in Africa yet.
Oh wow, yeah.
But this is like the worst time for China to get a bad virus because this is like their month off.
Yeah.
What is it? Chinese New Year?
Yeah. I was gonna say it's in like January.
So that's rough.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, Philippines was the first country outside China to report a death related to the virus. How did the outbreak start? Believed that it started at a wet market. That sounds. I do not want to go to a wet market ever.
Is it just like a fish market? Is that what? Okay, that's a weird way to put it.
So it sold a wide variety of both dead and living animals, including fish and birds.
Interesting.
Who eats birds?
Huh?
Who eats birds?
Apparently Chinese people. Let us know if you eat birds in the comment.
Such markets pose a heightened risk of viruses jumping from animals to humans because hygiene standards are difficult to maintain if live animals are being kept and butchered on the site.
Right.
So,
makes sense. Like anything else.
Yeah. How does the coronavirus compare to past respiratory epidemics? Spanish influenza in 1918, or the H1N1 virus, remains the most devastating flu pandemic in modern history. Killed 50 to 100 million people. Jesus Christ.
I didn't realize that.
New version of the same virus was also behind the 2009 swine flu outbreak, which killed 500,000.
Swine flu really killed that? Jesus Christ. I didn't realize it killed that many people.
Yeah, that's but coronavirus outbreaks have so far been far smaller, eventually spread to 27 countries, infecting 8,000 people, killing. The numbers aren't too bad.
Yeah, I mean, when you compare the two, it's not, yeah.
But I saw videos on like H3 and whatnot when people were just like, they'd be standing up in China and then they would just fall over. It was
Really?
like very like haunting, just like.
What was that movie? Well, yeah, that one. What was the one with Matt? What was it? Matt Damon, or not Matt Damon? Ted. Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, I always confused.
Oh, The Happening.
The Happening.
Yeah.
where people just fall over and like fucking die.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking of.
And there's videos of like China of people like walking through a hospital and there's just supposedly dead bodies like just.
Jesus. Just like the Walking
I
Dead.
don't know if it's like hype or like. There's definitely some reason for concern.
I mean, I think there's reason for concern, but I think it's people are kind of blowing it out of proportion, like anything else. Where it's like, I feel like, you know, even though there is cases in the U.S., I feel like we really don't have that much to worry about. I mean, China, it's like,
I don't think U.S.
yeah.
We're pretty accustomed to shit like that.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why we
Yeah,
have like the CDC and shit.
Probably kill your grandparents
Yeah, it would definitely. Yeah, people with more fragile immune systems
or babies.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're in Maryland, and the first possible case of coronavirus is being monitored in Maryland as
Really?
of January 20th.
Jesus, that's a good sign.
Health officials say the individual is in good condition and is currently being monitored while they await test results. The health department did not mention where the resident lives. Within the state, there have been no confirmed cases of the virus in Maryland at this time. Earlier today, health officials in Virginia said 2 patients had been investigated for coronavirus.
I can only imagine how many people were like going to the hospital like after that whole thing when they were sick and they're like, "Oh, we have corona. I have the coronavirus." Like people thinking they have it.
Well, I got a message from Towson, email in my school email, that a professor reported that they came into contact with a family member who is being investigated for coronavirus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they were saying like they notified the Towson Health Center. I was like joking with my classmates. I was like, "Yeah, we're fucked."
Yeah, I was about to say.
GG.
Yeah, it's like if I don't pass my class this semester, fucking coronavirus just take me.
But and then they sent another email and we're like, the person didn't have.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
A little bit of a spook.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely fucking crazy. That would be a Towson.
You know who Liv Cowherd is?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's the daughter of that one.
Colin Cowherd.
Yeah.
Not to brag or anything, but she may or may not have retweeted one of my tweets.
Didn't she respond to you?
Yeah, she did reply to.
Yeah. I was gonna say I do remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. It's like if you don't know, a bunch of like NBA Twitter like.
Yeah.
Pretty much harasses her because
like
her dad's fucking Colin Cowherd, like a.
Right. Yeah, I would say I know because you've definitely told me who she is before, and I remember you explaining that. You just have Twitter clout. And we fucked.
She tweeted out she goes to Arizona State. Of course, hottest fucking.
Isn't that like a joke university?
It's known as the hottest campus.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I thought it was just like a party school.
Well, it is, but it has the hottest chicks.
Right. I get what you're saying.
ASU being number 1 in innovation. Yes, sir. Look at us go. Being the first university in the country to have the coronavirus on our campus. Remarkable. This is exactly what we needed to keep our spot over Stanford and MIT in innovation. So she tweeted that.
Mm-hmm.
She tweets out, "Uh-oh." And Michael Crow.
Oh, I think I know where you're going with this guy. I think I saw it.
So Michael Crow, who I think he's the president of ASU, DMs her and goes, "Delete that tweet. The coronavirus is not a joke, and we are working diligently to prevent it from spreading." And she responds, "No."
Yeah.
And then he blocks her.
Right. Yeah, I did see that.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah. She has
First
that
off,
much
that's
clout.
just so weird that, like, imagine the president of your campus, like,
DMing you. I know.
Like, fuck out of here.
I mean, you also got to love her just response, just like, no.
Yeah, that's fucking sad.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like he can do anything about it. So it's just funny that he just like gave up and blocked her.
So of course, the people in the comments, "Is he bothering you, madam?" The white knight.
Oh my god.
Here's, "Stop simping on Liv Cowherd's tweets or draw 25."
That's good.
So then she tweets, "Guys, stop replying to President Crow's actual tweets. LMAO, please stop. Stop tagging me and stop tagging me. He did not come at me. It's really not okay to blow up someone's Twitter for rude and unnecessary hateful comments. Regardless, it was a joke. Really thankful for my extremely dedicated fan base, if that's what I can come to call them. But guys, chill out. You can never tell if like there's an online posse.
Yeah,
You can never tell them to chill out.
Yeah, I mean,
It's like telling your girl to relax. Like,
I mean,
not
the
gonna
other thing,
happen.
like, she should have never, like, I guess it is, like, for the meme value, it was good to post it, but, like, she should have known posting that was going to, like, cause, like, that kind of a reaction.
I don't think so.
Well,
I think she knew posting that the fucking president would like.
No. I'm saying, no. I'm saying her posting the president of the school's DM, like, him DMing her. That was a bold move. Because, again, like you just said about them, like, simping for her and, like...
To be fair, though, if the president of Towson DM'd me, I would definitely, like, expose that.
No, I agree, but at the same time, like...
She knows she's more, her fan base is more.
Because, like, if any person that is big online, you have to realize that, like, your actions have consequences. And if you have a devoted fan base like she does, they're going to do, like, dumb shit. So, like, I'm not surprised that they were, like...
They didn't even do anything crazy. Like, they're just, like, trolling.
I mean, if they were just adding her, I don't see why it matters, but...
I mean, they were probably giving him some shit, but, like, grow up. Like, it's fucking Twitter. Like,
Yeah.
Don't be on Twitter if you can't, like, take a bit of harassment. Or
Right.
Like,
No, I mean, I agree, but at the same time, it's just, I can definitely... Like, I'm not surprised why that was happening because of that.
well, it gets crazier.
Oh, boy.
Just for the record, this was a joke and was not tweeted to be taken seriously. It is not real. Rudy Mustang helped me Photoshop these screenshots, and Michael Crow would never actually block a student. I did not know that. So she claims that Photoshopped the screenshots.
All right, well, that's just dumb. Like, why would she do that?
Yeah, that is very dumb. I almost feel like that's like a lie. Like once she knew that
It
got bad, she like was like, okay, I need to like say it's fake or some shit.
Right.
I think that's more so what.
That's very bizarre.
So then she makes a TikTok.
Interesting.
So
Is that the guy that photoshopped it?
yeah, Rudy Mustang. Come for the queen, you get the simps. Unblock cowherd. That's one of.
That's not that bad.
That's funny. That meme's funny. I just threw up thinking about you hitting the block button on Live Cow. In that, that Migos song where it's like, you in trouble.
Oh, yeah.
In trouble. It's like that, the video of like LeBron about to go like fucking ape shit. That music.
Oh, God.
So it looks like she's just showing like all
the replies.
They're not that bad. It's just unblock Live, free cowherd, can't hide from the virus crow. It's not.
Yeah.
Fucking grow up. There's Ninja about to punch the camera. Okay, here we go. Then she gets an email. Good afternoon, Olivia.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Good afternoon, Olivia. I'm writing on the behalf of Dr. Jim Rund, Senior Vice President of Educational Outreach and Student Services. If I ever saw that, I'd be like, fuck.
Yeah.
Immediately. Dr. Rund has requested a meeting with you tomorrow. And it says the building, gives a time. Please let me know which time frames listed or work for you. She gets called into the principal's office.
Oh, boy.
Something we know all too well.
You know a thing or two.
Dear Olivia, another message. My name is Chad Morgan, and I oversee the Office of Student Rights and Responsibilities at ASU. It has been reported to our office that yourself or someone else has posted on Twitter messages that are representing themselves as President Crow. If truthful and you're misrepresenting yourself as President Crow, so they think she was being him.
Oh,
so they don't understand, like,
right? How
funny.
How Photoshop works. Yeah.
If you're pretending to be President Crow or anyone else, it's maybe a violation of student conduct. Based on your class schedule, I'm requesting a meeting today, January 19th at 1 p.m. He's just getting fucked.
I mean,
I guess she did actually Photoshop. I don't really know.
See, if she did that, she is really dumb. Because it's because I get it. Like I get she was like I get it. It's a meme, But at the same time, like, why risk like your fucking education when it comes to like just a stupid Twitter thing?
You shouldn't. Yeah.
Especially with something as sensitive as like the coronavirus, like, and showing like the fucking,
Fake the DMs. That's
yeah.
those DMs aren't fake. Fair enough. Fake them, like that's definitely. This is funny. Like you and Mr. Crow called you to ask about this tweet. Guy on the phone and his hands just shaking.
Yeah, I bet she was fucking like shitting herself.
Let's see. We already.
So did she meet with him? Like, is there okay? Yeah.
I had the meetings today and everything went fine. Ha ha ha. Just don't make the mistake I did and Photoshop tweets about the president of your university, or you will not be able to sleep for the night before your meeting. Student relations, quirky. I guess she did. That's crazy. That's very dumb.
Yeah. I mean, go figure. A fucking person on Twitter doing something stupid to where they think they're getting clout.
Never Photoshop stuff.
No, that'd be absurd.
Look at this. Look at this call. This girl goes,
oh, yeah.
She caught me cheating and keyed my car.
Yeah.
Look at this. Jesus.
Because then someone replied and they were like, who's your fucking girlfriend? Like Tony the Tiger?
Or Wolverine.
Or Wolverine, yeah.
It looks like that movie. I want to say A Quiet Place, where like I feel like the monsters had like
deep they had
cuts.
like giant claws and shit.
Yeah. That, I mean, what do you think fucking cut that?
That looks like a forklift.
Honestly.
Yeah, it looks like the claws of a forklift.
That's insane.
Yeah. She must have like,
and it goes all the way from the front to the back.
Was she like, she must have been like jacked. She's fucking just like digging into that bitch.
Jesus Christ. I mean, that must have been making some noise too.
I mean, yeah, I mean, that's fucking pretty insane. I mean, he did cheat on her, but at the same time, I mean, that's a bit extreme.
Just break up and move on.
I mean, I've heard of keying cars, but that takes it to like a whole nother level.
That's clawing a car. That's not keying.
That's fucking destroying a car.
Yeah.
Like,
that's expensive to fucking fix.
Oh my God, yeah. I don't want to know how expensive that was. Jesus. Yeah, I definitely saw that on Twitter, though.
Vine has come back from the ashes. About this?
No.
The people that made Vine are making this new short video social media platform called Byte. Byte.
Right.
Byte lets you shoot or upload and then share 6-second videos. Tiny time limit necessities, no filler content that's denser than the maximum 1-minute clips on TikTok. What the fuck does that mean? Hold on. The tiny time limit necessities, no filler content that's denser than the maximum 1-minute clips on TikTok.
So I guess they're trying to say it's like cutting the fat of like the time limit and just
they're only 6 seconds.
Right. I mean, how long was Vine? Was it like
6?
Was that was 6 too?
Yeah, Vine is. I know TikTok can go to a minute.
Yeah.
Byte comes equipped with standard social features like feed, explore page, notification.
I mean, the other thing is like, I get it because especially with like the TikTok being like controlled
TikTok's blown.
Well, especially it being controlled by like fucking China and like collecting data. Like it is good that they're doing something, but like I feel like it's just like too late at this point. Like it's like
TikTok's definitely got the fan base.
Right.
I will say, as someone who's a TikTok connoisseur, I was a little pissed because I was like, here I'm getting followers on TikTok.
Yeah.
And now it's like fucking Bytes coming out. I don't think it was gonna blow up. I think TikTok.
I don't think it'll blow up. I don't think it'll blow up as much as Vine did, or TikTok. No. Yeah.
You have to be first to the scene for something like that.
Right.
TikTok's been around.
I mean, if they can get big names behind it, potentially, depending on how they do marketing, but I mean, it really just depends because it could be like. It could be like a mixer, yeah.
Where they start like
signing people.
Sign Charlie D'Amelio.
Yeah, they sign like what's his name, Lil Huddy? Isn't that like a big guy?
They're dating.
Are they really?
She's 15 and he's like 17, pushing 8.
He looks so fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
I've seen what he looks like. Like E-boys.
I like when Charlie's dad stalks my.
Really?
You remember that?
I don't remember.
So Charlie, if you don't know, is like the big.
She's like one of the biggest names on TikTok,
She's got
if
like
not the
20
biggest.
million followers on TikTok.
Right. She's like
She
the
is the
Lele
biggest.
Pons of TikTok.
Yeah, and her dad was making like these videos. Made this one
Thanks for
really
coming.
weird one. Yeah, he made this one really weird one. He was like, "Yeah, I see your comments and I see what you all are saying. Yeah, about my daughters. Dixie is hot. Dixie's 18.
Yeah, I
so-
was about to say. Yeah, I know she. I know you said she was legal.
Like, yeah, I see what you guys are saying about my daughters. I only got one thing to say. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Like,
I was-
what the fuck?
I was just talking to
So weird.
I was just talking to Tamitha about that like the other day when we were out about
yeah,
like,
you're
the
welcome.
D'Amelios.
You're welcome. I made some spank back material for you.
You're welcome that I came so many years ago.
Yeah, you're welcome that my daughters are getting your nut off, you dirty fucking.
I hope you get
boys.
your nuts off to my sperm.
Jesus Christ. Never want to hear you say that ever fucking again. They hope Byte is an early focus in helping content creators make money, something TikTok and other micro-entertainment apps largely don't offer. Interesting.
Yeah, that could be an incentive.
They have a partner program offering monetization. Let's see if I'm missing anything here. When asked if Byte would offer ad revenue sharing, tipping, or other options to partners, Hoffman told me that we're looking at all of those, but they're not. One thing about TikTok, which is interesting, they have live streaming on there.
Yeah, I was
So
gonna
if
say.
you follow people, like you can just like Instagram, pretty much.
Right, yeah,
Live
Instagram
stream.
Live, yeah. Yeah, I think I did know that, but yeah, it is very strange.
You can like buy like I forget what they're called. It's like buy someone
That's yeah.
I don't fucking know. The monetization in TikTok is kind of fucked.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't really like looked into it as much, but I can imagine it would be pretty like shady.
I mean, there's no way like I don't know. It's not clear what buying stuff gives you. I guess it gives you attention from.
yeah, the person. Yeah. I guess it's just like bits, like in a Twitch chat, basically.
They've been Byte announcement in early 2018.
Yeah, because that
It was
was
announced in 2018.
wasn't that when it was still Vine too?
I think so. And people, yeah, that's when people were hyped about that.
Mm-hmm.
Byte is a long time coming. To rewind all the way, Hoffman co-founded Vine June 2012. It was acquired by Twitter before its launch. By that fall, Hoffman had left the company, but 2014-15 saw Vine's popularity grow thanks to rapid-fire comments and the creativity unlocked by the looping effect. Vine reached over 200 million active users, blah, blah, blah. By then, Hoffman had already built the first version of Byte, which offered more free-form creation. You could pull together photos, GIFs, drawings, and more into life shareable creation. This prototype never gained steam. Hoffman gave Vine fans hope when he announced his plans for successor in 2018.
Right.
Canceled a few months later. Now he's back. So he's all over the fucking map.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say, which seems interesting, is if you can like add GIFs and stuff, like it could potentially be interesting because for TikTok, like some of the stuff I do, like I have to actually edit it.
Right.
Or,
Oh,
like
really?
Premiere, or, like another thing. Like,
Oh, gotcha. I didn't know that.
yeah, like you can't do. Can't. If you want to add in like a video or something, like the one I did with
The guy from you.
there was like
Yeah.
or whatever.
Right.
Like, I had to like do that in Premiere.
Mm.
So I don't know. It could be interesting if they have a way to easily.
Make it more like integrated into the
Yeah,
app. Yeah, I
but
mean, that'd be nice. At
Remains
least.
to be seen.
Right.
All right, you take it away with Jaystation.
Oh, yeah. So, for those of you that don't know, there's this piece of shit YouTuber named Jaystation. He's just a generally unliked guy, and he's been
A
on
weird looking fuck too.
Yeah, he's been on the platform for a really long time, and basically he's always done like the it's like like calling such and such at 3 a.m. like.
So whenever like a celebrity dies,
Yeah.
like he did one for Mac Miller where he was like, "Oh, a Ouija board," and I contact Mac Miller.
3
like
a.m.
that
Ouija
shit.
board challenge, yeah. He's basically like the Michael McCrudden, who like I don't know if you know who he is, but basically he does like before they were gone series or after they were gone, basically just exploiting people's deaths for money, and he monetizes all the videos.
Epic.
And the other thing with Jaystation, just like any other piece of shit YouTubers, his entire fan base is just all kids, naive kids. So
What?
obviously they
A
believe.
ghost prank.
Yeah, I know.
YouTuber
I'm
has
so
kid fans?
shocked. So his most recent fuckery entailed, which I hadn't heard about him for a while, but basically
Yeah, he's kind of after the Mac Miller thing. He kind of
yeah, but so he had this. I can't remember his girlfriend's name off the top of my head, but basically they thought it would be a good idea, or he thought it would be a good idea to fake her death, and made this whole video like crying and saying how he was gonna. It was like I forget what it was called, but it was like goodbye, such and such, rest in paradise, and literally was like.
he said his girlfriend died.
He said his girlfriend died in a drunk driving accident where like the driver that hit her was drunk. And so he played it up to be this whole fucking thing. He even got his roommate involved, which I don't think I told you. But the guy he lives with. So the guy he lives with is like the guy that Jaystation lives with. Jaystation basically pays him. So obviously he's going to do anything that fucking Jaystation says.
Yeah.
And so there's a part in the video where he's actually like crying as well, like going along with the whole fucking act. And
He was probably crying out of like actual agony that he's just like employed by this.
oh
guy.
no, they're like best fucking friends too.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. And so so then the following video Jaystation made a video of him visiting the spot where his girlfriend died. It was like a memorial on the side of a random road, and someone that I guess lived in the same area as Jaystation called the police to see if there had been any accidents in that area. And of course it came up with nothing because it's fucking fake. And so, yeah, it's like Dateline, honestly. And so basically, people have just been like exposing his ass and just like trying to show that like he's just like full of shit.
Well, then it came out that the girlfriend didn't know.
So she knew. She knew the entire time.
But afterwards, she tried to play it like she didn't know. I mean, how else can you play it?
Well, no, she played it from the angle of she did it because she was scared of him. Like more so, she was doing it just to like because
to appease him.
Right.
She has to play some angle. Like
yeah, I mean, she literally like filed a police report against him.
is it illegal to fake your own death? I think it is. Hold on.
Maybe. Well, he lives in Canada, so I don't know like how the laws regulate over there. Because he had a warrant out for his arrest. Because yeah, and I think he's in custody right now. I think they actually got him for something. But police came to his house, and they were saying like, oh, we have a warrant, and basically in wherever he lives in Canada, the police can't come inside your house and arrest you for whatever reason. That's just in Canada.
Even with a warrant.
Yeah. So basically, if he stepped foot outside of his house, he'd get fucking caught. But
let me chime in.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's not technically illegal to fake your own. However, to fake your own death, you'd most likely need to break several laws.
Okay.
Pseudocide isn't inherently a crime. It involves so many built-in frauds that it's virtually impossible to legally fake your drowning. Frankly, you'll only be drowning in fraud.
I mean, that makes sense.
Technically not really, but...
Yeah. But, so basically, like, there was all this backlash. People were reaching out to her. I think Jaystation ended up leaking her phone number for some reason, and so people were just, like, blowing her up. Her family was getting blown up about the situation. And obviously her parents were, like, fucking pissed. I mean, understandably.
Yeah, he was arrested 3 days ago.
Yeah, I was going to say. I know it was recent.
On a charge of assault with a weapon.
Yeah, so basically she said that he whipped, at some point, like, he whipped a phone. Like, he didn't hit her, because she went on, like, one of those YouTube news channels and, like, basically told her side of the story. He, like, whipped a fucking iPhone, like, at her head, and basically she, like, ducked, and, like, it missed her. But she still, I guess, counted that as, like, he was trying to fucking hurt her. And basically, so she released a video after the whole, like, situation had kind of exploded, giving her, like, point of view on the situation. And this was on their shared channel. It was called, like, Dream Team. It was, like, a dumb fucking name. And so, like, I think it was shortly after she had uploaded it, he also had control of the channel. So he just went on the channel and deleted her video. Oh, actually, what he did, he he downloaded her video, uploaded it to his main channel, and then copyright striked her video on on the Dream Team channel. So basically, he was just being a total scumbag.
But he still kept it up on his channel.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, so basically, he was just doing it so he could copyright strike her to get it, like, you know, off the thing. And so and then he made his own video, basically, like, going. It's more or less like he said, she said.
It's always, bro. I know you're the YouTube drama man, but it's always that way with YouTube drama.
Yeah, no.
It's
definitely.
always, a video, then the response, and he said, she said, you know, it's the same fucking...
It's very repetitive, and as someone that's been... I don't know why I've been into YouTube news as long as I have, but, like, it's always just kind of, like, interested me. And so he made a video basically saying, like, all of the stuff about her, and there's clips of her out of context where it's, like, her calling him, like, a psychopath and, like, saying his fans are delusional. And, like, she cleared all this up, like, on, like I said, like, is this guy Scarce on YouTube? And she was basically saying, like, how ridiculous he is and, like, how, like, I guess verbally and mentally abusive he was in their relationship. And she was saying how, like, sometimes he could be fine, but then other times he'd be just, like, fucking terrible. And a lot of the stuff, like, she just went along with because of the fact that she didn't want something to happen. And, I mean, which is understandable. I mean, it's like that in a lot of cases. But apparently he's also, like, him and, like, some other YouTuber in the UK are, like, gonna do a boxing match because that's, like, the fucking rage nowadays.
I don't know why, like, Logan Paul and apparently Antonio Brown are gonna box.
Yeah.
That I almost, like, want to pay money for.
Oh, yeah, just to watch Antonio Brown just knock his fucking lights out.
I don't know.
I mean,
Antonio Brown's, like, 5'10". Logan Paul's, like, 6'1". Logan Paul's definitely got, like, 15, 20 pounds on Antonio Brown.
But he could, with training and whatnot.
Antonio Brown's got conditioning on him, I think.
Right.
So he could probably take him to the full round.
Yeah.
Anyways.
But yeah, like, apparently because Keemstar, being the fucking, like, social justice warrior he was, like, trying to do a hashtag. It was, like, hashtag ban Jaystation or something like that on Twitter. And Jaystation was, like, saying, oh, dude, Keem, let's fight. Let's have a boxing match. And, of course, fucking Keem isn't going to fight. So then this other YouTuber was, like, basically calling out Jaystation, saying how much of a pussy he is and, like, what a absolute douche lord he is. And I guess now they're supposed to be fighting sometime in the future, but I mean, who knows, since he's in fucking jail. I mean... Yeah,
you gotta get out of prison first.
Yeah. But I think that's pretty much the majority of the situation. It's just, like, a total clusterfuck. And, like...
It was boiling. I mean, the whole Mac Miller, like, that shit, it was boiling to something like this, so I can't
Yeah, I mean... Imagine, like, thinking that you can, like, fake your own girlfriend's death and, like, nothing bad would come of that. Like, it's just, like, such a dumb thing to do. Fuck Jaystation.
Going to a more somber topic,
mm-hmm.
Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter crash.
Yeah.
Like...
A couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Crazy it's been that long.
I know.
I don't know what I was doing. Oh, well, it was that Sunday. You know that Sunday.
Yeah.
It was that, so I hadn't looked at my phone in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just get on Twitter, Kobe Bryant trending at a bunch of people being like, oh, rip Kobe Bryant.
Yeah.
And, like, but apparently TMZ, like, posted, died, and then they deleted it, so I was, like, confused at first.
Yeah, because I know they were the first ones to release it.
Yeah. TMZ's usually on their shit with
Yeah.
But the whole thing was just so, I mean, it was just shocking.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
probably one of the most shocking, like, deaths in a very long time, at least for me.
Yeah, I mean, I remember waking up that morning and, like, seeing that, like, on Instagram. And, like, of course, like, when you see anything like that, you always assume, like, oh, it's just a troll. It's just, like, bullshit. And then you see it, like, more and more, and you're like, oh, God, like, maybe this is actually real.
Well, I mean, it got worse because if you don't know, Kobe Bryant had...
Like, what, 4 or 5 daughters?
4 daughters, yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was watching the Pro Bowl because the Pro Bowl was that day.
Mm-hmm.
And they were like, we're going to cut away to ABC News for, like, info.
Mm-hmm.
This shit pisses me off, bro. Because the amount of, like, wishy-washy reporting during this time was insane. They literally cut to ABC fucking News, and they go, Kobe Bryant has died in a helicopter crash with all of his daughters were on board. And I was like, when they said that, like, I was like, just crying because I was like, holy fuck.
Jesus.
Can you imagine being the wife and like
Yeah,
your husband and all your children
are dead. Yeah.
in like a split fucking second. And like the thing that pisses me off, obviously that wasn't the case. It was just one daughter.
Right.
And it's just like there's no retaliation for like that kind of shit.
Yeah, because it's mainstream.
Just being reported.
Yeah.
It's like there has to be some
people have to be held accountable.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I totally agree.
People on Twitter, verified people are saying, "Oh, no daughters were in the crash." Like I remember seeing this. Like no daughters were in the crash whatsoever. Other people are saying Rick Fox, who he was a basketball player.
Yeah, he sounds familiar. Yeah,
he runs that esports. The furry.
Yeah. I think I know he sounds. Yeah. That's what I was thinking of.
He runs Echo Fox.
Mm-hmm.
It was said that him and his child were on there, and like that they died.
Oh,
so there's just a whole bunch of shit was going on.
I mean, also the fact that, which I know people were saying, was like the fact that TMZ knew about it before like even the family was aware. I feel like to a certain extent is pretty fucked.
I mean, somebody has to find out at some point.
Well, no, so. I know somebody does, but I would think the family it would be more appropriate.
Tell the family first.
Yeah,
it's TMZ.
I know it's TMZ. I mean, I guess I can't
fucking
expect.
Scum.
Yeah.
Honestly, like shit like this just makes me like hate. First off, the higher ups to some degree love this shit.
Oh yeah,
because everybody's tuning into the news. Everybody,
right.
It's
all publicity.
It's yeah. And they're getting money off this.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, Kobe was just like a good dude. I mean, honestly, he was probably my favorite basketball player of all time because growing up, like, I was the one to like get me into basketball. And I was like a Lakers bandwagon.
Right.
But, I was a kid.
Yeah. I mean, I never really watched basketball, but obviously I knew who Kobe was and I knew how influential he was. So, I mean, it was definitely like terrible to hear about this whole thing.
And the worst part, too, I don't know if you saw that meme that was like kind of going around like literally the week before he died.
Mm-hmm.
First, let's watch this.
Okay.
So this is a reporter saying the N-word during this Kobe Bryant thing.
Oh, I think I saw this.
He brought to the team, no matter which team, which Lakers team he played on.
Yeah, it seems like he was just the kind of athlete, the kind of star that was perfectly cast on the Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're going to go to Bill Roden. He's
Why does she sound so happy?
That was perfectly cast.
Perfectly
on
cast.
The Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us,
that is a huge slip up.
I like the guy in the background that goes, "Oh my!"
The Los Angeles Lakers. Kavita, if I could ask you to stay with us, we're gonna go to Bill Roden.
Oh yeah, that's the guy in the room. All right, let me.
So what was she actually trying? So she was just saying.
I don't
Lakers?
know. She was trying to say Los Angeles Lakers.
Someone showed me that because I feel like they said like if you hear it a certain way, it's like you can kind of see what she was going for. But like, yeah, I mean, it definitely is not a fucking.
This right here is
Kobe and his.
You said this was a week before.
September 21st.
Oh, okay.
So fairly soon, but this is the daughter that died.
Oh.
Daughter in
like,
the building.
This became like a meme that, you're explaining something to someone,
Right.
It's just
Kobe Bryant, his daughter here, but you could tell. Daughter in the building, breaking
so
down
sad.
the game.
I know.
I love this.
The only thing I hope, like, apparently it was like cloudy and stuff. I just hope it was quick. But
I mean,
I hope they weren't just fucking.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully once it hit the ground, it was. Yeah, I mean, I just imagine. Like, I can't even imagine, like, because that's basically like there's nothing you can do at that point. You're just kind of watching, like, because I mean, obviously it's just spiraling down.
The thing that Kobe Bryant, I don't know if you know his mantra, pretty much like Mamba mentality.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, you're just a badass motherfucker.
Right.
Or you've seen the gif of like the dude faking the ball in his face and him not flinching and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is like one of my favorite Kobe moments. He tears his Achilles.
Yeah.
The worst basketball injury you can have.
Mm-hmm.
And shoots his free throws after tearing his Achilles.
Really?
Watch this.
How long ago was this? Oh, okay.
15 off the bench for the Warriors. Lakers just 8. from their reserve. Bryant again going to work, falls down.
So he just tore his Achilles.
Yeah, he's struggling.
He's reaching for it. Oh.
Jesus.
He's going to stay down there for a bit.
Trying to massage that left ankle a little bit.
Harrison Barnes picks up the foul. Warriors are out of fouls. Lakers have 3 this quarter as Kobe gets helped up.
Well, he's made his last couple of threes. That one was just catching fire, and then his last 3 to tie the game, just holding it, and then elevate and score. That's not a bad play, and Kobe needs a timeout here.
Achilles injury for basketball players, like
some discomfort trying to get to the sideline. 3 minutes and 8 seconds to play. Lakers trying to come back down.
He's walking off in a torn Achilles.
Probably just pure drunk.
3:08 left. Lakers down by 2. Athletic trainer Gary Vitti talking and working over Kobe's left foot area near the Achilles as we get another look at the play. It seemed like as he was just trying to explode by, it just almost gave out. He immediately grabbed for that left Achilles area. As you can see, stepped right back there and just stretched it. And he's at the line to shoot free throws, so he can't be taken out of the game right now because then he could not play anymore. So he has to shoot the free throws, and then maybe the Lakers will have to take a real quick foul if he can't run up and down the floor.
Bryant has not sat tonight. He is literally on his last leg right now. Alternately, it has seemed to be his knee, his foot, his ankle, and now his Achilles.
Yeah, this time, I don't think he's going to be able to do what he did the last 2 times where he ran it off and was able to play with the pain.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not even really bending that foot as he walks.
Jesus.
But he's going to shoot the free throws. He can barely make it to the free throw line. Bryant tonight with 32 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. And he is hurting, but the Lakers down by 2, and they want him and need him at the free throw line. Got it.
Look at the score, too. They're down 2.
This
3 minutes left.
I mean, after this free throw, I'm going to be very curious to see how he responds, not backpedaling or whatever he has to do to get to the other end, if, in fact, he gets to the other end before a foul maybe.
Made him.
He fucking sinks and goes.
Lakers might foul. They might foul to get him out of the game. That's
they have to.
Yeah.
They foul.
Kobe's coming down.
Yeah, I mean, that's the Achilles. I mean, I shouldn't say that. That's
one
foot
of
injury.
those badass fucking sports moments.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It gives me chills just watching it. Like, it's crazy.
I imagine his, like, because again, I obviously didn't really watch basketball. Was he like? I guess his free throws were like unparalleled. Like he was really good. Like
I mean, he was a good free throw shooter, but it's just like when you tear.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Achilles,
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
you're down 2. You know, 3
you
minutes
just have to
left.
limp it out, fucking to the
and
free throw line.
you gotta shoot your free throws, and he doesn't.
It's crazy.
So I'll talk a bit about The Bachelor. I know you're not into The Bachelor, but I've been watching the new season.
I'll have to tell you about something that I've been watching on YouTube that's kind of similar to that vein, but yeah.
Everybody, there's this black guy that most people wanted,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't get him as The Bachelor. So they got this guy Pete. He's a pilot, and so I love how in the first episode they like don't want him to be like just a white dude. So there's like a clear scene where it's like, oh, we're at his family's household and we're making Cuban food and they're all like dancing and stuff.
Yeah.
It's like it couldn't be more obvious that they're just like, hey, he's not just a white dude. You guys shouldn't be mad that we didn't pick the black guy.
They're trying to cater, yeah.
We didn't pick the black guy, but we got the Cuban guy. He's not white. He's Cuban.
Right.
Then there was this. Honestly, the season kind of sucks.
Really?
Yeah, this girl
McKenna. I've heard some of the names thrown around.
Yeah, McKenna's kind of Alea is one who she got like kicked off. Honestly, I got to forget the drama with that. But he really liked her, and the girl said she's fake and stuff, and puts on for the cameras.
Right.
So he doesn't pick her, even though he really likes her. He doesn't pick her because he trusts the girls.
Right.
And whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And then, of course, Alea comes back next week, she doesn't have a rose, but of course the producers are like, "Oh, the drama." So
Yeah,
come
of
back.
course, yeah.
So she comes back and is talking to him, just fucking with his head and being like, "Oh no, I didn't say. I'm not like that. They're lying and everything."
Yeah.
He said, she said, pretty much.
Right.
It's a shit show, and then so he invites her back to the house after sending her home. I don't think it's ever been done before.
Really?
Yeah, and of course the girls are fucking pissed. Because they're like, he sent her home. It's like,
Yeah, it's like, why
should
is
be
she
gone.
back? Yeah.
Yeah. And so the girls are fucking pissed. Eventually, he came to his senses and just like, I think he knew like he had to let her go.
I mean, I feel like if like everyone
You can't have all the girls pissed at
Right.
you. So there's another thing too. He went on a date with this girl, and they go to these fucking concerts. I love this. The Bachelor is such like the most high and low production you'll ever see.
Yeah.
Like the sound effects they use are like the stock sound effects that you would think of like someone laughing or yelling or
Right.
whatever. Like it's so fucking basic.
I've heard Cody and Noel talk about it on TMG on their podcast, and it sounds so fucking funny.
Yeah. And so he takes this girl on a date, and they always end and they go to these concerts, and they're like, "Oh, my favorite artist, Joe Schmilly," or like somebody you don't fucking
Joe
know.
Schmo, like who the fuck knows?
Yeah, you don't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
But like supposedly they're excited to see him.
Right.
So I think Chase Rice. That sounds more popular than
I don't
what.
even know who that is.
I mean, I didn't know he sounded somewhat popular.
Yeah.
So this girl goes on a date and they go to a concert,
Mm-hmm.
and it's Chase Rice's concert.
Thank God.
Well, she's Chase Rice's ex. So they like go front and
What?
center. He's singing. They're like front and center, dancing, kissing, and that's like her ex, like right there singing.
What?
So awkward. And apparently he said like he had no fucking clue.
Really?
He said he had no clue, and he was like pissed at the show for it.
Really? Yeah. I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah, and it was just like so awkward because they had moments where like she went behind the scenes, talked to him afterwards, and it was just like, and Peter didn't know anything. But
Imagine. You know they
The
probably did that
season.
shit on purpose.
oh,
Yeah, I was about to say, just for the, like you said, the drama.
well, I think from what I understand, when you apply to the show, like you tell them, fuck,
Yeah, it's got to be like so much background checks.
and
like,
you do like a
information.
mental, like you do like a psychology exam, like
Jesus.
it's a lot.
Yeah,
of
it's like
shit.
intensive, yeah.
Channel Zero, the two. You ever heard of Channel Zero?
Oh, wait, were you done talking about The Bachelor?
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless you have anything. What else? Yeah.
Well,
what were
so,
you gonna say?
yeah, just before you get into that. So there's this series on YouTube by this guy. I think his YouTube channel is just called Raj. I don't know if Neff's told you about it, but it's like this channel called he has this series called The Rajcular, which is basically Bachelor. And it's like they have one like either guy or girl. I've only started watching it recently, but it's the ones I've watched. It's been like one guy and like 10 girls, and they're all like streamers and like stuff like that, or people from Twitter.
Okay.
And so it's basically like The Bachelor, but like it's very much like quickened. So they do it over like a couple hours, where it's like they have the guy, he's talking to the people, like all the girls. The host is asking them questions, and they're like going back and forth. It's a lot of like same thing, drama, questions to initiate drama, and then like after a certain amount of time, like the person that's like doing the show, like The Bachelor, messages the host and tells him who he wants gone, and basically the host will like slowly go through and say who's safe and who's in the bottom 3, and then it's so fucking funny because like some of the ones on there, like some of the girls are like just so like such assholes. And then basically the whole point is like, so instead of like the roses or whatever, basically he'll be like, you're safe or you're in the bottom 3. And then they have a choice of either picking love. So if they pick love, like if he picks them at the end, they go on like a date. And basically Raj like hosts them. So he gets all the viewers because he has a bunch of viewers that tune in. And if they pick host, it's just like, it's like, if like the person that's doing it picks them and they have host, then they don't like get a date with them at all. It's just like they try to do it for clout, basically, like for the views and whatnot. And so it's pretty like entertaining. It's pretty much like that.
You watch it?
Oh yeah, no, I've watched.
You
like,
watch The Bachelor, then, you fucker.
No, but The Bachelor is also just like I know it is good. I'm not saying like I wouldn't watch. I have watched it in the past. You know what I mean? I just don't watch
That does
it,
sound interesting. I'll have to check that out. But
Yeah.
it's like, how can you watch that but not watch The Bachelor?
just because it's on YouTube. It's just like so much more convenient for me. Because I don't think Bachelor's on
With Hulu?
I had Hulu. I need to get Hulu again. I think my trial ended or something.
Do you have cable?
Not in my room. I have cable downstairs, but I don't really go.
I mean,
to...
there's ways on the web to watch anything.
I know, but usually if I'm watching like stuff like that, I like to like lay in my bed rather than just lay at my or sit in my computer chair. But
You're just typical millennial.
Yeah, exactly.
Cable cutter.
Yeah, I never use cable.
The one thing on Love Island, which is so weird, is at the end when like they crown the best couple and like they've been a good couple for a while. Then it's so weird. I've never seen like, I don't know why they thought this was a good idea. They split them apart. They have 2 envelopes.
Right.
One envelope has $50,000. Another envelope has $0. So they each pick an envelope.
Right.
Whoever has the 50,000 can choose whether to keep it all themselves or split it evenly between them. I think you're dating this person. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm keeping it all to myself. Like, obviously, you're gonna fucking split it.
Yeah, exactly.
If I ever see somebody be like, oh, I'm keeping it for myself, like, I'll fucking lose it.
Yeah. No, I mean, that is pretty wild. I didn't realize that. But yeah, that show on YouTube is definitely pretty entertaining. I mean, it's pretty long streams. It's like 3 hours at least.
Call you like the YouTube man or something.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, that's basically what I am to a certain extent.
The Channel Zero is an anthology show, kind of like American Horror.
Oh, okay.
And I watched the first season. There's this creature in it, which is like honestly one of the most like disturbing things I've ever seen.
Interesting.
Like so unsettling. Then it's just this monster, and he's all teeth.
Oh yeah. You've showed me that before. Yeah. No, I know.
And he sucks on.
Right. The suck.
I mean, something about that is just very.
Yeah, I mean,
unsettling.
The whole like teeth, like being made of teeth, is definitely like what the fuck.
Yeah.
Like, what kind of like drugs do you have to be on to like think of something like that?
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I feel like you've. I forget when we talked about it, but I definitely remember you saying that to me.
There's moments in the show where he like.
Oh really?
Their room and like sucks on your fingers. Yeah.
Give the good old suck.
All right, so we got some questions here.
Okay.
You had to ask your parents before you fuck. How often would you fuck?
So I have a question. So, do I just tell them that I'm fucking, or do I have to like be specific?
You have to just tell them that you're fucking. So how often do you think you would fuck? Think it wouldn't affect you? I think it would.
No, I think it definitely would.
I think it would.
No, I think it definitely would. But I feel like at a certain point, like, because I'm just like, I feel like I could just like, because I feel like I could tell my parents most things to the point where like, I feel like every once in a while I could get away with it and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go fuck, and they'd just be like, like.
Well, yeah, I don't think you would just go, okay, I'm never fucking.
No, yeah, definitely not.
There would definitely be times where you'd saying how often do you think it would be?
I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't even know. That's a fucking.
Is you about to go ask your parents?
Yeah. About to go home and ask him right now.
I think it would cut down your fuck.
No, definitely. Yeah. I would say at bare minimum. I mean,
for me, it would definitely hit it would definitely hit the number.
Definitely hit different.
Yeah. It would just be so awkward.
Well, yeah, I mean,
think about it. If it's like 2 a.m. or something, you have to literally go and
wake them up.
You have to be like the alien. You know the alien that's like in the...
Yeah. Yes, go fuck. They're just trying to get you out of there. So what if they say no? You're just like not allowed to? Or can you still like go and do it? Because do you just have to ask?
I think you just have to ask / notify them.
Okay. Because I feel like to a certain point, even if they said no, I'd just be like, whatever. And I'd still just do it anyways.
They're not gonna. I highly doubt they'll stop you. So
That's another thing to the question. What if they stop you?
yeah, what if they say no and then they come in and stop?
What if
you?
you're about to like come and they just stop you?
Oh.
Oh God!
If
Yeah.
you're about to come and you have to ask permission to
No, I
would never do
I would
that.
never come. I would.
Because you'd have to be in a horny state of mind. Talking to your parents. Unless it was like over text, then it could just be like,
Yeah. See, is that a stipulation too to this, or is I guess?
you can do a few through text.
Okay. Because I feel like if you could do it through text, you could be like, if they said something, you'd be like, oh, it was autocorrect, and then you just be like, fuck around and just say it was like, a mistake.
Trick.
Yeah, that is a good question though.
Would you rather give a robber, let's say $5,000.
Okay.
Would you rather give a robber $5,000 or a locked phone?
I mean, I don't have $5,000.
Yeah, I mean, now I don't have $5,000 to give away. Okay, 1,000.
So
That's I would give the 1,000 because my unlocked phone, like,
yeah, I mean,
you would have access to all my accounts.
right.
You had
Yeah,
access to email, so you could 2-factor authorize anything.
that's true. Yeah, I guess probably just 1,000.
And they could probably get into your bank account and get more money.
Right, exactly.
I would probably, yeah.
Yeah, no, I guess in that situation, yeah, it would probably be bank account, just because again, and plus you have a lot of private stuff on your phone to where it's like, you
Oh,
wouldn't
yeah?
want-
What kind of stuff?
Well, I'm saying like some people save like their like certain number. Shut the fuck up. Some
What are
certain.
you saving on your phone? Why are you
I'm
getting
just
so...
saving cock pics of myself.
Okay. Why are you getting
Um,
so nervous?
I'm so nervous.
Want to look at the camera right now?
I'm so nervous. No, I'm just saying like some people do save like personal information, like their card numbers or like
Yeah.
passwords, like you were just saying, like the the email stuff. So I feel like because you can't put a value on that. You know what I mean? And you can't put a value on like pictures that you have of like whatever the case might be. So I feel like it would, yeah.
You just bite the bullet, do the money.
Yeah, because you can always get money back. Your personal phone, I mean, that's definitely a lot worse.
Okay, would you give up an inch of height for an inch? So in your case, you'd go down a height.
Yeah.
So you'd go down an inch in height, but you'd get an inch of dick. Or we can reverse it too. So you give up an inch of dick to get an inch of height taller. Wouldn't give up 1 inch of height.
No, I feel like I would.
Yeah, I think you have inches to spare.
Yeah,
of
yeah,
height,
yeah.
So.
No, I mean, I'm because I'm like 6'1", so I could easily give up an inch and I'd still be okay. I'd still be 6 foot.
Me, on the other hand, I could potentially give up an inch in height.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it wouldn't really affect you because you're not. I mean, it's not like you're like right on the cusp. Like you're because you're how tall? What, like 5'10"?
5'9", 5'8".
Okay, so yeah, so it wouldn't really like because you're already clowned for being less than 6 foot. So it's like it doesn't really matter at that point. You know what I mean?
I'm not as clowned as F.
Really? Neff's clowned for? I thought Neff's like. I thought he's a little bit taller than you, or like around the same height.
Around the same height.
Oh, okay.
He's not taller, but he's not that much shorter than me. But he's like so hard on himself with how tall he is.
Is he really? I didn't even know that.
I would not do it because I don't know. I wouldn't give up an inch for an inch of height. The only way I would do that is if I got like 5 inches.
I mean, the other thing is like, are we gonna just like exclude like or include our fucking TM or our fucking cock sizes?
Our cock sizes? You want us to say how big of cocks we have right here on the fucking pod?
I just wanted to get your reaction on that.
Yeah. I got a 9-inch cock, so I'll give up like 2 inches and I'll get to like 5'11".
Nah, just give up 3 and just get the 6 foot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can only give up 2.
That's my limit. That's my limit right there.
That's all. I mean, that's all I got. So.
Yeah, no, I mean that's fair. Yeah, I mean I'm a solid like 2 inches down there,
Yeah.
so I can't really give up much, you know.
You could go down 3 inches of height and get to like
True.
Something
Yeah.
to think about.
I mean, I would definitely do like.
If you're, see, you have to be on the scale. You have to either have a massive dick or
super
really
tall,
tall.
yeah.
For this to be like, if you're in the middle, and obviously I have a small dick. So if you're
Right.
in the middle,
We both
you
have small
can't-
dicks.
Yeah.
So.
Can't do anything about it.
Right. So there's not much dick size we can give up. So we can only get shorter in height. We can't get shorter in dicks. Yeah.
All right, look at this old lady. The knife. Middle of the night. Terrifying.
This is the next Purge movie.
Looks like a man in a mask, honestly. What the fuck? Kind of playing around with the knife. At their front door.
You like sleep. It's like sleepwalking.
Would you run out and knock?
I mean, she is old as fuck. So I mean, potentially.
She's got a knife, though. I mean, you don't want to get close with someone with.
I mean, depending on how close she is to the door, you could just knock her fucking ass down with the door.
Well, I'm thinking you go out another door and run up behind her and smack her over the head.
Yeah, true. She's just like pacing too. That's the other
Yeah.
thing.
I mean, the smart option would probably just be call the cops.
Well, yeah.
We're talking about like fucking just banging her over the head.
We're going out there just
knocking
decking her
out.
fucking ass. Like, we got balls of steel. We may have small dicks, but we have balls of steel.
I'd be a little scared though, for sure.
Well, yeah. I mean, but the other thing is
Also, it looks like a man kind of. What? She's reaching.
She's just pointing.
God, that's scary.
That is very fucking eerie.
I would definitely go behind and.
Yeah, I mean, now that you said the more obvious option of calling the police, I'd probably do that.
Yeah, I'd probably just call the police.
But what if you call the police and then you hear like a window break and you're like,
Oh, if a window break, she's not gonna be alive. So I mean, let's just say that.
right. He's like, "Come here, Sonny. I got some cookies for you."
She'd be 6 feet under. Like The Visit, but grandma comes to
See,
your
you know what you need to
house.
put behind that? Here, wait. Look, you just need to put some fucking Friday Night or Five Nights at Freddy's music just behind that.
Yeah.
That would be like a perfect fucking clip.
This is an 80s sex ed.
Oh, yeah. yes.
Oh, this is so good.
I'm excited.
This is by SkyCorp Media. 80s sex ed PSA.
Hey, Nicholas.
Yes, babe?
I think I'm ready. You know, to have sex.
I figured you'd say that, so I came prepared.
You brought a condom.
No, silly.
Nick. Kind of kinky.
I rigged this room with explosives. We never have sex. This is sin. Have fun rotting in hell, Beth.
Nick. Nick! No! Wait! Nick, please! No!
It's like a Tim and Eric or like Eric Andre
Yeah, I was about to
skit.
say, it definitely seems troll as fuck.
I love how in the beginning, like he's so into it, but he was just like plotting. Like watch how he walks in. Like he gives the facade that he wants to fuck.
He's got the fucking
Hey,
shoulders.
Nicholas.
Yes, babe?
I think I'm ready. You know, to have sex.
I figured you'd say that.
I was plotting.
I figured you'd say that so I
I've
could
been
blow your
plotting
fucking
this
ass
for-
off.
I've been plotting this for a month, dumb bitch.
I got the handcuffs ready in the fucking closet.
So I came prepared.
You brought a condom?
No, silly.
I love how normal she thinks it is too to just like go to the closet.
Yeah. Just fuck standing
Nick.
up in the closet. Why?
Kinda kinky.
I rigged this room with explosives. Premarital sex is a sin.
It's like a saw trap.
Have fun rotting in hell, Beth.
I was hoping you would say have fun rotting in hell, bitch.
Yeah.
Nick!
Valentine's Day.
Nick!
Like me when a girl
No!
has to have sex.
Wait!
Yeah.
Nick, please! No!
That's a great picture right there.
That's meme. All right. 5 gamers, 1 fake game.
Oh god, these fucking videos.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
We should try to figure out who it is before.
I already know. I've already watched it.
Gamer? No, I'm a gamer.
I am a gamer.
I am a gamer.
I'm a gamer.
One is a liar. If the group discovers who the liar is, they'll split a cash prize. If the liar survives, they win the entire prize.
So I'm gonna try to guess which one it is.
Quick question. If you're a real gamer, what is this pose called?
Oh, T-pose.
I trust you. I trust you. All right. What's your Steam ID?
I love Blood 3000.
Everyone else got Steam?
Yes.
What's your Steam ID?
Call it 12.
Luna, do you?
Absolute unit with a picture of a buff king.
Mr. Striped Shirt. Yeah. He's asking way too many questions.
Double A 357.
And mine's Spicy Chicken if you didn't hear with a picture of Lil Uzi Vert.
Ooh.
What do you guys mainly play on PC though? I mainly play Overwatch.
I play League and PUBG.
PUBG? Okay.
Oh, League.
I'm like very into simulation games, so I play a lot of like The Sims.
I love how
Any
the
varieties?
girl was talking and he just like absolutely just talks over.
That's how you know he's a gamer. He doesn't give a fuck about women.
Yeah. So he's good.
Yeah, he's in the
So
clear.
I play League, but I also play everything from like Pokemon to Darkest Dungeon to like anything really, except horror.
I like a lot of like 90s horror stuff. So right now I'm playing Haunting, which is like, are you guys familiar with Haunting? It's like a 90s horror game.
I don't know how much time I've left. That's turning red.
Alright, so it's the first round, but we had a tie. It's between Jessica and Bryce.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I figured they were gonna pick him.
Okay, so we had another tie.
I knew it.
Each person who's involved in this tie is going
You
to
to be a
get
gamer though.
30 seconds to give a
Trying to
kiss
fuck.
themselves.
I'm so good at this. Alright. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot!
Okay, so have any of you played the Slenderman game?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know there are like 10 locations, right?
Yeah.
So there's like
8.
the blue pickup truck, the red pickup truck, like all
Okay.
these ways in the forest.
You know.
It's like, yeah, I know my shit, okay? I'm not lying here.
I wouldn't say my gaming knowledge is very good when it comes to like being under pressure. I do know my League of Legends, I know my Diablo.
What role do you play in League of Legends, and what's your favorite champion?
I play AD carry and Ashe usually. I also like Jinx.
Okay.
So I tend to play those.
She has the stare of.
Yeah, I was about to say. She's like, I'm a fucking gamer.
What role do you play? What was the last gaming session you had?
When was the game created?
What was the last snack you had while gaming?
When was the last time you picked a different champion than those two, you fucking basic bitch?
I used to play Ashe.
I know
Play
Jinx is
those.
super like popular.
A lot of farming. The turrets too.
A lot of farming.
What rank are you?
That's GG.
Oh, the season 9.
Yeah,
I was
season
like
just restarted.
Master at best.
The resting bitch face on
Yeah.
there. It's like
There's always one savage in these
What-
groups.
Yeah. What was your last rank? It just
Oh,
restarted.
oh, it just restarted? You dumb bitch. Do you not know what you're talking about?
Like she's clearly anxious under pressure. What was your last rank? Oh, you like farming?
You play Farmville?
You like farming in a MOBA?
You like farming, you fucking whore. But she picked him.
You have been slain.
Good luck.
So, back to the original question I asked before, where I said, "What's everyone's favorite video games?" How about we just
He's
go
asking
around
way too many
saying,
questions.
like when you first played that game.
Yeah.
Me, Kingdom Hearts is my favorite video game ever. Like huge part of my life. I love that game. Sora and Riku's my favorite.
He's dressed like a gamer though, honestly.
You know, Kingdom Hearts.
He's
Oh,
straight out here.
I'm about that. Got that on Hot Topic. It's all rusty. You know what I'm saying?
The reason why I got into League was because my friends from another game were all transitioning over to League, and then ever since then I've just been playing that with my girlfriend and her cousins.
Well, my favorite game is Pokemon Emerald. Like, I've been playing Emerald since I was a little kid. I remember it took me 7 years to beat Battle Dome, and I remember being so excited that I pulled out the camera immediately and started taking pictures and posting it everywhere. Just huge moment right there.
Okay, for me, my favorite game would probably be Paper Mario. The very first time I saw the game, my brother played it, and I loved it.
My favorite game is Until Dawn, which we started playing in college. My friend Bree was playing it in her living room, and then since then, like I've probably like played it. I can't even count.
Okay, quick cross-reference time. Yeah, so your first run, who died?
Who died? Like the first person who died?
That's so weird because it's different for everyone. So she's like, yeah, who died?
Well, I also love how she's like, I'm the fucking questioner here.
Yeah. She's like a lawyer.
She's like, which person died second to last, you dumb fucker?
In your game that I have no idea what.
Yeah, you tell me. Well, I think it's different decisions. So like different people died.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
He could say anybody.
That's true, yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
she doesn't know. Was she there?
Right.
In the background, jerking off in the closet while he's
She's like, I saw who died.
Until Dawn.
Or like, because a lot of people
Okay, you
died.
know what?
Like,
Who lived then?
Who lived in my first run? It was the couple, the bitchy girl, who is Veronica, and then
Veronica?
yeah.
There's no Veronica in the game.
Oh, there is.
No, there is not.
Girl, you told me favorite game right now.
No. There's Ashley. There's
You want to
Jessica.
pass it right now?
There's
You wanna
Hannah. He's the mole.
All right, well,
Look at her pointing at me, like trying to tell me that I'm the mole.
How about we go down?
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Okay. How about this?
Under the hot seat.
Okay. What is the name of the monster in the game?
Well, I could tell you what. It's like a bat creature.
It's not a bat creature. What is the name of the monster?
With
He's not making a very good case for himself.
Well, they're bat people.
She's kind of laying into it.
Yeah, this always happens on the show. It's always one person that gets fucking destroyed.
I know, I love it.
Yeah.
One monster. Like you can't say.
No, there's only one monster.
Gotta love the editing too.
I did try to like butt in like, hey, let's move it, but it was like a wall.
They're called Wendigos, by the way.
Wendigos?
Yeah, they're Wendigos. They're not bat people.
They're Wendigos.
And there's no Veronica.
There's a Veronica. I look it up. I promise you, there's a Veronica. I promise. There's no Veronica. Honestly, my mind went blank when she asked me about about a character or something. Like I couldn't think of a character's names. I could only think of like the actors and actresses. So then I said Veronica.
There was just a little shred of thought of me thinking, you know what? Like it's hard being put on the spot. Describe Veronica.
As she's roasting.
She has black hair, short black hair. She has a little mole right here, brown eyes. She's like the bitchy one. He's like, oh, like she's like.
That's the Asian girl?
Yeah.
That is Ashley.
Interesting.
You don't know as well.
No, it's Veronica. Like, I don't know why you're trying to tell me, like, this is the game I play all the freaking time.
So the rest of the cast name is Mike, Josh. Josh is the one,
yeah,
with
Josh
the
is
Oscar.
Rami Malek.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Hayden Panettiere. Her name is Sam. What was that?
Her name's Jessica.
Her name is not Jessica.
No, her name's
oh
not
my
Sam.
god.
I don't know why.
No, Jessica is the one with the pigtails.
I don't know why.
I honestly don't remember
Clearly
the
giving
names
all
of
the
a
wrong
lot of
names and
characters.
stuff.
No,
I
yeah.
ask you some questions.
That's the thing is like, when you nitpick
Ask me
certain things, it's hard to
about
remember.
the games that I play.
Okay,
Super Mario, Legends, Darkest Dungeon, Pokemon.
Okay, did you
Legend
ever
of Zelda.
play Sonic Adventures 2?
No.
I did play Sonic Adventure 2. That game was amazing.
Okay.
I love that.
I know it's a good game, but I never had
Music's great, too.
a
She
Game
doesn't
Boy
give a
game.
He's like, shut the fuck up. I'm roasting it.
He's like, I'm trying to get his ass out of here.
I wonder who she's voting for.
Oh,
Who do you think they already got him out or what?
I feel like the other people would be more understanding. I feel like she will definitely vote his ass, but I feel like the other guys won't like give as much of a fuck.
No, I'm saying, who do you think it is?
Oh, who do I think is the mole? I still stick with my decision.
What did you?
Yeah. No wonder. I'm so surprised he chose her.
Okay, you know. Y'all look it up. Her name is Veronica.
Veronica. Okay. There is no Veronica in that game.
So mad about it.
Imagine being such a bitch.
The mole is gone and you'd like to stop playing now.
That's too early. Too early.
One more round, I think.
Yeah.
All right, we can continue.
Okay, so I don't have a league knowledge. I know you two do.
Yeah.
Can you interview each other?
We could quiz each other.
Yeah.
Okay. So what role do you usually play, and what are your favorite champions?
Mid. Vagar and Vel'Koz and Malzahar.
Okay, so you're like mid?
Yeah.
Two are just T-person.
I tend to play Lux, Soraka, Sona, and Annie.
Annie support or mid?
Both.
Yeah.
How about, cool question, what is the last game you guys bought, like the latest one you just bought?
Oh, what was the last game that I bought? I might have to come back to that, because I haven't bought a game in a while. I have Humble Bundle, so I get like a bundle of games like every month.
You don't remember the last game you got, like from that Humble Bundle?
The last game I got from the Humble Bundle, let's see, I got Slay the Spire, which was like maybe 2 months ago. I haven't checked this recent month yet. But yeah, Slay the Spire, I got that one.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's
I'm so surprised.
You have been slain.
Bro, she's so mad. Leaving. She doesn't say gamer. She doesn't say anything.
Yeah, she doesn't say
to him.
bye. She doesn't say.
She just walks out, bro. She's.
If you feel like you have already voted out the mole, raise your hand. Alright, cool. So, if the lights turn green, you voted the liar out. If the lights turn red, the liar is still in the box and you lose.
Can we
Alright?
get a little formation real quick?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see pose like circles. Let's. No, I don't want you to
do it.
black. That's why you.
You suck each other.
It's 3 of them. Yeah! So it wasn't that guy.
Oh! Yeah!
The mole can please step forward and reveal himself.
Of course!
Veronica.
Did I not call it, you guys? Did I not call
That's a game of
It was Until Dawn.
Yeah.
I played it
What's your
once.
stance on video games, though? You're like, you don't
Yeah.
play at all, or just like, casual?
Like, I have a
what's her
GameCube,
app?
but like, I probably play it like once.
What's her
So that was the truth.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it makes sense considering he didn't like know shit.
Also, the Slender, he was like, oh, there's like
Yeah, you
Slenderman.
said
There's
10,
8. There's
yeah.
8 pages.
Then you said, yeah, he said 10.
All right, look at Julianne Hough. It's like a goop thing. I don't know if you heard of like.
I think I've heard of it.
Like Gwyneth Paltrow's bullshit.
Yeah, isn't that like her candle or whatever?
Yeah. I think this is a goop thing.
And there's always a huge dissipation of energy and a feeling of
Julianne Hough is just.
release, freedom. Expression of emotion may happen when the system moves.
It's like the energy
that's
ose.
sort of bound up in the muscles begins to dissipate. And if we're really free to express and allow energy that's been bound in our bodies to move through, this woman is like
So cult-like.
an incredible dancer, actress, just human being, and she has practiced just allowing things to
Even he's
move.
kind of like
Even
freaked
with
out
that,
for it.
things get bound up.
He's like, calm the fuck
Most
down.
people wouldn't, in this, especially in Davos, in this environment, wouldn't make that sound. So you know what they would have?
Most people would. I love that. That's his pitch. Most people wouldn't do that. So
Most
you
people
should do it.
Yeah. Most people wouldn't be that fucking weird, but
Yeah.
you know, it happens.
Don't be scared off and give us money, please.
Enough in the body. So we've just made it easier for that energy to be liberated, and if you just
They're like
suspend the
convulsing.
story, suspend the conditioning, the body will start.
Take it and throw it. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Yes. Keep going. Keep going. We're turning up that heat, taking that dirt, taking that fire, all that negative energy that we
So who do we think this was? So Julianne Hough is on AGT. Who farted?
Amazing. Julianne! You are so weird, and I love weird. Honestly, you are a creature, and you unleashed that creature, and I thought that creature was gonna eat.
I meant I was like, what the fuck?
I think you should have.
I don't understand why people's assholes are mic'd up.
Yeah.
Why is that a thing?
They're like, you know what? Put one down there.
Get a mic down there in case you fart your absolute brains
We need to hear it so we can come to it later.
I love, some people were saying, oh, it's the guy recording that did it. But you can see how he reacts.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think Julianne Hough calls him a stinker. Listen.
Amazing. Julianne! You are so weird, and I love weird. Honestly, you are a creature, and you unleashed that creature, and I thought that creature was gonna eat that little stinker over there.
Yeah. She calls Simon a stinker. I think it was Simon.
I mean, with Simon, you can never tell because he always has the same fucking face. So.
She also didn't react. Like, she was on camera when the fart happened.
I mean, she's kind of like stopped talking, kind of like the Wendy Williams thing, where she was like, and then like,
yeah, but she like kept her stride going.
Right. Well, I feel like in situations like that, you have to. Otherwise, like, what the fuck? Yeah.
All right, this is a balls and all laser hair removal commercial. This is 6 minutes long. I don't know if we're gonna make it through all this. But this is fucking great. They're all taking shots. So cool.
All right, guys, balls and all. So the reason why I got
I love the cut. It's like
it's such an awkward.
The editor is just like, all right, once she hits a shot on the table, cut the music.
This is serious now.
All right, guys, balls and all. So the reason why I gathered you here today, thanks for all for coming. I just wanted to have an open discussion about a treatment that we do at Urban Body Laser for a balls and all treatment. So, Connor, have you ever had laser hair removal done?
The audio is just fucked.
Yeah, why did they have it playing out of their like recording device?
Nobody mic'd up the fucking room for this thing.
Oh my god.
Nobody mic'd up the room.
Why?
I'm wondering, does it work the same?
You can't even hear what he's saying.
So it all depends.
They mic'd up her, and
how
that's
light your
it.
hair is, what machines we use on you as well too. So specifically for our clinic, we actually have 4 different laser hair removal machines that work on dark coarse hair, darker skin, and lighter hair as well too. So the best thing to do is come in for a consultation so I can actually see the area that we're going to treat, and then that way I'm able to determine the percentage of hair loss that we can
The commercial
get
for you. You have to let us
Connor,
know if this is
I need
working.
to ask, does the carpet match the drapes?
Yeah, I'm not the.
You bet.
So Jesse, have you ever done laser before?
I got my back done a while ago. That's about it though.
Would you be interested in doing your balls and all?
I didn't even know that was possible.
I love this shot.
Yeah, what?
Bro, he's just like, he's not lit at all.
Bro.
There's shadow. He looks like a fucking Bond villain sitting in the shadows.
He's sitting like by himself. Like
he's like.
He's just sitting there just doing it to him. Like, yeah, I've never had my balls laser hair removed.
And he's just blacked out. He's just like.
He's like on the.
I've only had my back done. What would you do, balls and all? Well, you see, I
didn't even know it existed. I love how he's also like, it's like he's in that gangland where they like black out the faces so they don't recognize him.
Yeah. Well,
he's just steady doing it to him.
Well, you see, I would only do the balls and all treatment. Mother would be okay with it. He's like so uninterested.
Yeah, I was about to say, he doesn't give a fuck.
Pretty painful.
Well, everyone's pain threshold's a little bit different. I mean, there's a lot of ways to going about pain management with laser. I mean, I always tell my guests that they can take 2 Aleves before.
He's just dead.
He's seized
in the chair.
Okay,
Cut back to him. He's got his cock and balls out.
He's like, so how does his hair look for you?
I did for that.
Depending on which cream you have, most people do have to come in about 20 minutes early before their appointment.
Mic up the fucking room.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Or you can put it on and then come on over and then just get treated.
Okay, well, I would imagine that would help quite a bit.
Totally.
Oh, perfect.
Totally.
She was mic'd up before. Do you want to fuck? Now
Dude, none of them are mic'd up. You can hear the feedback in the fucking room. None of them are mic'd up.
Do you want to fuck now that my balls are laser shaved?
He's like, yeah, I would do the balls and all treatment. Would you like that?
Would that be hot to you? If I got
another shot of tequila and the balls and all treatment, and maybe we can.
Maybe if I'm a little liquored up, I'll get my balls laser hair removed. I like how they're whining and dining them before they do this.
What's your method of hair removal right now?
Right now, actually, I shave. But listening to this, it sounds like shaving gets really inconvenient after a while.
Doesn't.
Totally. Do you
It's
ever
really not that hard.
Any irritation or ingrowns when shaving?
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. And I find like when I use dull blades, especially, I get a lot more irritation and ingrowns.
Totally.
This is like Oscar-worthy acting right here.
Like getting intimate or having sex with your partner.
Yeah, hold on.
Irritated by that at all?
We can't fucking hear
I
what
was about
she's
to
saying.
say, I can't even hear.
I hear she's talking about sex now. Like this. Hold on.
Dull blades, especially, I get a lot more irritation and ingrowns.
Totally. And with that, like irritation and ingrowns, do you ever notice like when getting intimate or having sex with your partner, does she ever get irritated by that at all?
You know what? When I shave and it grows back as stubble, that's when I hear my girlfriend complain sometimes that the stubble irritates her as well.
Totally. Well, laser.
That's fucking bullshit.
Your stubble.
The stubble. No.
Your stubble hurts so much.
You're clapping my cheeks. Your stubble's really annoying me.
The stubble, it just hurts my pussy.
Wait, hold on. I love this shot. Of the creepy guy. Like, she starts bringing up sex. And he's just like this.
He's like, I'm trying to listen.
Yeah, like irritation and ingrowns, do you ever notice like when
Yeah, like...
What was that about sex?
Wait,
what?
Did you say something about getting my ball hair removed?
Say something about stubble?
I'm all into stubble.
Getting intimate or having sex with
This
your
is
partner.
fucking
They
gold.
cut back at like the worst possible times to that
The
dude.
stubble irritates her as well.
Totally.
Oh,
Well,
yeah?
laser's totally gonna help with that because after a few treatments, you're just gonna notice that you don't get any ingrowns and like the irritation.
So you're just like a naked mole rat.
Yes, basically. Yeah, I know. I feel like I have to go like this to fucking hear like any of the...
I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
It's totally gonna go down.
That sounds a lot better than what I'm doing right now.
So balls and all, I know what the balls.
He's just like, Sean, look. He's like, so balls and all. Yeah, so the back to the balls and all.
The chick is over there sucking his dick because his ball hair is removed. I love how he has the equivalent of Joe Flacco with the Pizza Hut like commercials of acting.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a fuck.
So
like he's saying it as seriously, which I'm amazed. I would not be able to say that seriously. So balls and all. So my balls, they're really hairy, and I would like to get them.
They just cut to a shot under the table. He doesn't have pants on. He's just naked mole rat. And, he's just getting sucked off. And then they cut back to the top. And he's like, so balls and all treatment is the best treatment of all time.
He's like, I actually have no feeling in my cock, so I actually can't feel the person sucking it right now.
You see the... You see, the woman sucking my cock right now is not bothered by my stubble because I have none.
Because I got laser hair removal, and so she doesn't complain about my stubble.
Oh, fucking Christ.
Sorry, but what's the all?
Good question.
They can't cut that?
No.
The editor should fucking
This
cut
editor
that.
should be fucking fired and should never edit another video in his life.
He's like, oh, we got to keep in the part where she's eating something. Yeah, back to the balls and all. Like, why?
I also love as well how like sometimes they're mic'd up and other times they aren't. It
Yeah.
sounds like it because sometimes
but
the audio is louder.
even when they're mic'd up,
yeah,
it's still not.
It still sounds like shit.
We actually can customize it to whatever you want. So whether it be the full shaft, your balls, the taint, or gooch, some people might call it.
Beauty.
Boy pussy.
Yeah.
What do you call it?
Wait, yeah, go back.
This guy's a fucking character. He goes, oh, he said booty. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Taint or gooch, some people might call it.
Beauty.
Yeah. The bum line.
Yeah.
He's like, I want you to do it.
Will you be doing the treatment?
Will you give me a rub and tug after we're done?
And right around everywhere in between, or even the top two where you manscape. So we can really customize it to get rid of all of the...
Why did they decide to do this over dinner? This is
this is like the most awkward setting to be like, let's talk about our ball hair removal.
This is like The Invitation, where like they're just all gonna die at the end. Like they're all drinking poison right now, and then like 3 minutes when it ends, they'll just all drop.
Yeah, it'll be like a fucking cult.
Someone's tit looks like someone's fucking out.
Hair or some of the hair, whatever you want.
Some of the hair.
Like, oh,
So I could leave a landing strip if I wanted?
100%. I can even put a little triangle in there for you. You want a little...
Her voice pisses me off too. I just want to point that out. Just her talking is just like pissing me off.
Ending strips on guys. That's not the
Listen, you need a happy little trail. That's all you need. You don't need like an arrow pointing down to your cock. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You don't need
but,
you don't need to get cute with it.
Yeah, it's not like you have to be like, down this way, here's where my balls and nuts are.
I want a little landing strip on my fucking taint.
I want a little what I want a little tramp stamp of hair above my cock and balls. Can you do that for me?
She's like,
of course we can.
Arrow going down. You know how it is.
Bro, shut the fuck up.
And they cut to these two, and they're just not even fucking interested in the conversation
They're just
at all.
They want to fuck. Those two want to fuck. I promise you. She doesn't care about his stubble. She wants to fuck him with stubble or not.
Why would they cut to this shot when they're both like out of the fucking conversation?
I mean, why would they cut to the shot of the man just staring like blank face like?
And they're all laughing too, and then they cut to people not laughing.
Okay, ladies, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes a little bit of stimulation.
She hasn't said a fucking word. Who is this?
There's a new character being introduced.
He said the one thing, and he winked at the camera, and that was all he said.
Yeah, he gave the most obvious
A
wink
little
of all
bit
time.
extra excited. Is this something that happens? Because it's a little bit embarrassing.
Honestly, Sammy, it's completely normal. It happens all the time. Like, the techs at UBL know exactly what to do in terms of how to prevent.
You know what he just asked?
No, repeat that, because
he goes, "Is it okay if I get a little excited during the balls and all treatment?" That's literally what he just asked, bro.
He's like, is it bad that I get excited when I get my ball hair removed? Because my wife doesn't do it for me anymore because she always complains about my fucking stubble, the dumb bitch. So would you be able to give me a rub and tug here, Becky?
And then they cut to the other guy, the landing strip guy,
And he's
he's
just
like, "Is it okay if I have a raging hard boner?"
Is it okay if you could finish me off after the operation? Because I may be very torqued.
Wait, hold on. This could be interesting here because they could potentially say that you get tugged off.
Professional deal with it. You just go on as a treatment as if it's not there.
And that brings me to my next question. Like, when I'm laying there, like, do I move it? Or, like, if it needs to be moved, am I doing the moving?
100%. You are in control of the results.
Now he's lit up. Why is he lit up now?
They're changing his role between an antagonist and a protagonist. They're
The
just
light
trying to,
just turned on midway through, and we can fucking see
They're like,
him.
shit, he's dark as hell. We can't see him.
He's like,
He's like, I thought someone else would touch it for me. I haven't had someone touch it for me in so long. God damn it.
move my cock? Yeah.
That's the only way I can come is if someone moves my cock. Yeah, I'm done with this treatment.
Completely use that thing like it's your joystick. You move it to the left, you move it to the right, you move it down, you move it up.
So she's basically saying you can jerk off.
She's like, you can move it up, down,
you can do
up,
you can
down, up, and down,
up and down, up and down, up and down, and then the
Sorry, I
balls
didn't mean
and
to
all
hit the
treatment.
Up and we go all over and treat the entire area.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay,
Totally.
okay, thanks, yeah.
He's like, it's okay.
He's like, I just want to make sure I'm picking a bone.
I might
Because you're really
come.
attractive.
It's okay if I
little
come.
cum might seep out.
Yeah, I swear to God, if one of these fuckers asks if it's okay to come, like, I'm gonna lose my shit.
There's no way they can ask that.
I haven't watched this far.
So my partner and I are looking to conceive. Are Jim and the twins going to be damaged at all during this process?
Not at all. That's totally a question we get all the time. The laser doesn't penetrate the skin deep enough to affect that. It's just going to affect the hair.
Okay, guys, I do have one last question. I mean, we've all seen the 40-year-old virgin, right?
Yeah.
So you know that scene, like, I don't want to end up like Steve Carell when he's getting waxed and, like he's traumatized.
Oh
like, am I gonna?
They're trying to make it seem like such a friendly, like. First off, it's a 6-minute commercial.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking
yeah,
Christ.
exactly.
Second off, he's looking dead ass into the camera. I didn't even realize. Rule number 1: don't look at the fucking camera.
I love laser hair ballroom.
I am not a paid actor. Like,
and I love how they're trying to make it like relatable. 40-year-old virgin.
Yeah.
Remember he gets his wax and he yells fucking shit.
Now get your balls and all removed.
Now fucking give us $100, you piece of shit.
End up like that if I go for laser?
Oh my gosh, Kate, no, there's absolutely no ripping or tearing, and we definitely make sure that the treatment is as comfortable as possible for you.
Okay, sounds like laser's a lot better than waxing.
Oh yeah, totally, yeah.
Laser is actually so much better because with waxing, you have to go back time and time again. It's more of an investment, and with laser, it's more of a permanent result.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No pain, no gain.
A candid conversation. They had the fucking audacity to put a candid conversation.
It's a normal day in the life.
This is the best
Yeah,
part.
I already don't like where this is
Thanks
going.
for tuning in to our open chat. Boom, 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 boom. I hope.
Go,
We love Walmart.
Boom, boom, ch. Why are you you never say boom, boom, ch?
No, you gotta make the noises of the instruments. You actually can't just do it with your hands. You fucking
Thanks
idiot.
for tuning in to our open chat. Boom, 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 boom. I hope you learned some info and some newfound facts. Boom, boom, boom.
Look at the black guy. He's like clearly off put by the fact that she's saying boom, boom, ch.
Tuning in to our open chat.
Watch him.
Boom, 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 boom. I hope you learned some info and some newfound facts. Boom, 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 boom. The balls and all is a great treatment for you. Boom, 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 boom.
That's a shot right there. His cock should have been out.
No, like he's doing it with one hand because his other hand's just jerking off.
Boom, 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 boom,
boom, boom, boom, boom, boom.
There's no, we'll book in your crew. Boom, 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 boom. So let's wrap this up with my rap. Boom, 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 boom. You can look us up on your Google Maps.
Shit. Bars, homie. Fucking hella bars.
Ready to go.
Yeah, so you want to go tomorrow? Get our balls.
A candid conversation. You simply
a simple conversation over dinner about your hair getting removed.
This guy doing whippets in a store.
I'm here at Albertsons on 120th and Mariner.
Is it bad that he looks like he does whippets?
And
Just
I think
before
I'm
even
going to do a
knowing?
Whippets. So you need a can of whipped cream,
Bad that he
right?
says where he's at and then says I'm about to do a
You
whip.
got to tap the cream can on the ground. Like that. Because it has a lot of cream in it, right? You want to get that stuff on the bottom so that way the can doesn't go. It's very important that you do that. I haven't paid for this whipped cream, so I'm doing this technically illegal.
But I'm recording.
I don't care.
It's like the dumbasses that do.
Imagine buying that can. Looks so sus. Pacing back and forth the fucking line.
I'm gonna finish that can real quick.
What are you doing with this, man?
With what?
With this and that.
Nothing.
Why are you hitting it in the store? Did you buy this stuff?
It was like that when I saw it.
No, it wasn't, man. Don't pull that shit. I'm not stupid.
Yeah, it was.
Don't pull that shit. You don't come in here and fucking digging whippets on the aisle?
No.
Really?
Really?
You're telling me you're not? So you're telling me I'm gonna pull my security guard that's upstairs right now and have him pull it up? You weren't?
Shout out to that dude.
Yeah. That's like the equivalent of those dumb fuckers that would do that challenge where it's like, oh, let me lick ice cream and then put it back. It's like, are you fucking idiots? Do you not realize there's cameras in stores like that? Like, Jesus Christ.
This dude in my class, my case, says to me literally this past week, he's like, yeah, I'm going to be living off Red Bull and Whippets because... Like Whippets.
So fun.
They're good for you now.
Yeah, isn't that shit like... Yeah, I was about to say, isn't that like very dangerous to do as well? Like, I was about to say. So I'm gonna be buying some whipped cream.
Yeah.
Be hitting up Martin's after this. Yeah.
This Kiss of War ad. I don't know if this is real or not, but...
Girl in uniform. Oh, me likey. Oh, look at that. Got blue hair.
I love these mobile ads. They just pick like some random decrepit fuck off the street, and they're like...
We were just talking about this at work the other day, where it's like they pick the worst actors. They're like, oh my god, I love this game. Oh, I just got an upgrade.
Look at all these points I'm getting. Wow. Don't you wish you were me?
Wow, look at this guy joining my battle.
And it's
this
always
is
like
so cool.
It's always like some anime chick just like jerking off or something.
Yeah.
Oh, so nice on her. Oh yeah, there we go. Ooh, you can treat me anytime, girl. Anytime. Ooh, blow me a kiss, hell yeah.
Is that even a phone? Doesn't look like a phone.
Yeah, I have no idea what that is.
Blow me a kiss, hell yeah.
Yes, hell yeah. Blow me a kiss, hell yeah.
I hope that's a real ad.
That's the money shot. Kiss of War.
Jesus.
This is from a while ago, but this is a doctor predicting the Super Bowl when he has no fucking clue who's in the Super Bowl. So the Super Bowl is Broncos Seahawks.
Well, it's okay to have a buffalo wing or something like that, but I think if it's done in moderation and with moderation in alcohol and driving safely, I think those are key things to remember.
All right, who are you calling for in the big game? You're going to watch the game?
I am. I'm a Brady fan. He's a University of Michigan graduate, so go Patriots.
All right. I don't know. I haven't made my prediction yet. We have we have Peyton Manning, and then I don't even know who the quarterback is for the.
No, not Peyton Manning. They're out. The Seahawks. Now you got me. But
right.
I've been following the Patriots, and I think Brady's going to pull it off.
Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah.
I love how he doubles.
I don't know.
Down. It's like, no, they're out. They're out. No.
It's like my boy Tom Brady. He's gonna be kissing his son in the Super Bowl.
I haven't made my prediction yet.
He's trying to
we
like
have
tell him.
Peyton Manning, and then I don't even know who the quarterback is for the.
No, not Peyton Manning. They're out. The Seahawks. Now you got me. But
right.
I've been following the Patriots, and I think Brady's going to pull it off.
Denver Broncos.
I hate people like that. Fuckers who don't watch football and they're like, "Oh, the Patriots are pretty good. I guess I'm a fan of the Patriots."
Oh yeah,
you know, it's like fuck.
I mean, everyone just sucks the Patriots nuts, anyways, so it's not surprising.
Yeah, I mean the Super Bowl happened.
Yeah,
Shakira, hot.
Christian moms were mad about how hot she was.
That was like the best halftime show we've had in a while.
Yeah, I caught it because I came home from work right as it was happening. I also thought it was, plus it was more appropriate because it was in Miami, so it makes sense that,
Of course, that's the whole reason.
Right. But I mean, again, like, I love all the moms freaking out, even though there's cheerleaders in the fucking games every single day.
Let's not forget, Adam Levine literally took his shirt off with all his tats.
Yeah.
And all the middle-aged women
Adam Levine?
Yeah.
Fuck my pussy.
But now when Shakira and J-Lo are shaking their ass, like, no, the men can't enjoy that. No, absolutely
I love
not.
all the pictures of, like, the typical, like, can I speak to your manager moms? When they're, like, on their phones, they're like, I'm going to be telling everyone about Shakira and J-Lo.
Shakira.
Dummy thick.
She knows how to fucking
extra
trick
thick.
it. She's got bangers, too, you know, like, on tonight, my hips don't lie.
Yeah,
What's the other one? It's like, Waka Waka, hey, waka.
Oh, yeah,
hey,
I know.
Hey.
The only song, I see, I know the one song by her that I don't like. It's called, like, She Wolf or something like that.
Yeah. She wolf in the closet.
Ow!
Yeah, J-Lo was... Shakira stole the show.
Right.
Also, the meme where she's like, or something like.
Yeah.
That was fucking good.
Yeah, someone was being like, "I'm glad SpongeBob was in the halftime show."
Yeah.
I just had that like clip.
I tweeted out and I was like, I said Ewoks getting attacked by the Empire.
Right? Yeah, I saw that.
The other meme I tweeted out was like, I was like Drake during the halftime show, and it was, you remember the black kid where he's like, he heard his parents fucking.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I did that.
Oh god.
I mean, that's all we got this week.
That's all, folks.
Check us out, Wife Left Me Pod on Twitter and Instagram. My Wife Left Me Podcast on YouTube for the best way to watch with video. And
see our ugly faces.
And I'm Kevin. You can follow me on Twitter at KevGordy, Vibranium with a Y on Twitch.
Yep, and you can follow me at an Abusive Yeti on Twitch. Very epic.
And thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.